Okay, so go ahead and read.
Saber-toothed cats can survive?
Yeah, saber-toothed cats.
What can happen if an environment suddenly changes? Did you know that mammals once lived in North America? They were very closely repeats after elephants that live in Africa and Asia today. What happened? Why did the mammal disappear? 10,000 years ago, North America was an ice age. Sheets of ice cover much of the United States. Large animals such as mammoth and saber-toothed cat live in this cold environment. Then the climate changed, temperature began to rise, and the ice started to melt. The plants that mammoth ate disappeared. The mammoth started to die. In time, mammoths began extinct. Extinct means they don't have any type of living things. I have tons of one important questions or tons of small questions that make it hard.
Okay.
So, first of all, in 10,000 years ago, there was ice that made the plants disappear. So, mammoths died, or 10,000 years earlier, mammoth lived in the ice age and began to melt. So in the ice, I don't know some plants that live in the ice, but the food disappeared because the temperature is getting warmer.
Right. So these animals, like the mammoth.
There's one for the second one. Because it's beginning to melt.
I get your question. Yeah, so mammoths and saber-toothed cats, their fur and their bodies were made to live in the cold. Okay, so I don't know if you remember when we read about mammoths, they had very thick fur. And so they are never cold, they can just walk around in the snow and they're okay with that. Also saber-toothed cats. And so when it starts to get very hot, imagine this huge mammoth with this big fur in the sun. So they weren't able to survive when it started to get a little bit more hot. And so this is why they became also extinct.